Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I am at the gym because they have the best spinning class on Monday. So you guys are always going to kind of catch me on a Monday with no makeup and my hair askew. But we are here, way to start off the week, right? There is so much to talk about. So I hope everybody had a good weekend and is excited to dive in and start summer here. We are almost in it. So, and we're going to talk about how to deal with projection because got to tell you, a lot of people want to tell you what to think, feel. Good morning, Cheryl. Nice to see you. Hi, everybody. You know, I had this, good morning, Rachel. Nice to see you. Good morning. Hi, everybody. This weekend was a really interesting experience. There was a couple of people at sushi and really nice conversation. It was really fun. And then later they ended up asking what I do. Now, I already felt something was a little off, like, okay, don't tell them you're a psychic medium. Normally, I kind of don't anyway at a bar because that's the number one place people are going to say, what do you see about me? Good morning, Lois. Good morning, Kelly. So I told them I was a life coach, which I am. I am a certified life coach, so I can say that. Hey, good morning, Jason. So what happened is, wow, I mean, the guy just decided to go in for the attack. First thing out of his mouth was, what makes you think you're qualified to tell people how to live their lives? And I'm like, that's not what life coaching is. And, you know, immediately that's, you know, it is, you know, I'm human, not to get triggered by someone's comment. The first thing they say is, so what makes you think you're qualified to tell people how to live their lives? And I said, well, that's not what life coaching is about. And then he proceeded to say, good morning, Connie. Hi, Gordon. Good morning, Karen. Then he proceeded to say to me, well, you know, you're just a lost soul, aren't you? And I looked him straight in the eye, really without much conviction, passion, not getting triggered at that point. And I just looked him in the eye and says, no, friend, I am not lost. And he goes, oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, you don't seem lost, but everybody else is lost. Then he proceeded to say, well, don't you feel, you know, when you look at the world, don't you just feel like it's in disarray? Don't you feel that, you know, it's just so negative and there's nothing? You know, what do you see when you look at the world and you see people? And I said, I see hope. So it was a really interesting exchange because prior to this, you know, they've been friendly and talking and really nice until he found out what I did for work. And then all of a sudden, I don't think it was curiosity because he came across a little more interrogating. But, you know, when we're in these situations, you know, listen, Lightworkers, we can't go around not telling people what we do. We can't go around shying away from who we are because we're afraid of what other people will think, right? But we also don't need to put ourselves in a position where we're constantly defending ourselves. That's not our responsibility to defend ourselves. You have a right to own who you are, to be in your own skin, and to enjoy your life, and to definitely help others. And, you know, obviously, you know, he's having some issues in his own life, and it's easily recognizable, but I wasn't going to throw that at him. I wasn't going to play in his sandbox, right? And you know, and it's about working with compassion when someone is like that. You know, you just look at them, you answer them, you stand in your own power when you do so. But but you don't let them make you feel less than, even if that's what they're trying to do. You know, sometimes when people see other people happy and people see other people fulfilled and they don't see the struggle that they're going through, that they can get a little like, well, why are they doing that? What are they doing wrong? Or how are they getting there? So, hi, Tina. Glad you made it. And so throughout your own work and your own day and your own exchanges with others, if someone is projecting on you, because that happens a lot, you know, I see a lot of people projecting on parents, on how to parent. I see people projecting on telling people how to behave and how to act and what's expected of us. So the projections we see are around us, but how do we handle that? How do we deal with that? Number one thing is to, if you feel triggered, because you may feel triggered, if you feel triggered, to not play in the emotions of that, right? To just sit there and recognize, all right, it feels a little uncomfortable. I'm just going to settle in this uncomfortableness. I'm going to be okay being uncomfortable, but I'm not going to feel a need to have to defend myself, right? Good morning, Michelle. And sometimes if someone can see you happy or they see something possible, it may inspire them to try something new themselves, right? It may inspire them to think outside the box even for a little bit. And what's, you know, interesting is, you know, yeah, exactly, Julie. You know, it's so easy to fall into the trap of, kind of saying we're sorry, you know, we've, and again, there's nothing wrong with I'm sorry. There could probably be more of it, but people fall into the trap of, I'm sorry for who I am. I'm sorry for what I do. I'm sorry if you don't agree with that. We don't need to apologize for those things. We don't need to apologize for who we are. If you hurt someone, obviously apologize. If you are cruel or mean or in the wrong, apologize. If you're insensitive, apologize. But if you're just being who you are, going throughout your day and doing your thing, don't apologize for the profession you chose, for the life you chose, for who you are as a being, right? Good morning, Jeannie. So, I was very proud of myself that I just I answered them. But, you know, there are times when people do this to us where I don't even feel like answering them. I kind of want to give them the silent treatment. So I didn't really go into it. Didn't really, you know, because my feeling is that he was more of a cynic. That was my feeling. But I don't really know. But it wasn't the time or the place to have that conversation. And I'm just not one for debating. You would think. Oh, that's so funny, Glory Canadian. That's so cute. So anyhow, I just want to tell you, you know, through your daily day, I mean, whether you're at school with your kids or at the beach or at your job or with your family, you may experience the judging. You may experience the projection, you know, that someone sees freedom in you, they want in themselves. Someone sees love in you, they want in themselves. Someone sees hope in you, they want in themselves. We can inspire simply by being. So remember that. You can inspire simply by being. So anyhow, that is our talk of the day. I couldn't wait. It happened like Saturday, and I was like, oh my goodness, how am I going to wait till Monday? So anyhow, there are a couple things. This weekend, I will be in Orange County, Costa Mesa. If you have a desire to train or learn mediumship, I'm doing a 2-day intensive workshop. It is on my Facebook. Even if you're not doing it, if you can share it, let's let other people know. In Orange County, I am going to be there. I'm going to be there for an evening of messages at Awakenings. Very, very excited. I'm looking forward to it. And I have some exciting news that is coming up so soon. So much happening, very exciting. So I can't wait to share that with you guys as well. Anyhow, I love you guys so much, and thank you for hanging out. And remember to shine your light and shine it bright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.